There's a reason why ReZero is my favorite show to review. There's a reason why it's probably the pinnacle of my reviewing career so far on YouTube. And there's a reason why it became my favorite series in half a year. When in 25 episodes, ReZero has given me things I never thought I would have in anime. Truly. And that's writing on this kind of caliber, that's storytelling, and that's an episode like episode 25. Thank you, ReZero. Thank you, Taipei Nagazuki. And thank you, Studio White Fox, for staying so close to the original storyline. So, where to begin? Well, let's start from the beginning, I guess. This video, it's just, I know the adrenaline I'm feeling right now. I hope this video comes out all right. I hope. But so Subaru waits for Betelgeuse to possess him this time, which threw me off. I was kind of like, oh wait, did he mean to let that happen at first? And he actually meant to let it happen in order for him to see the witch. And he knew the witch would reject him, I guess, after hearing the plans. I guess that's where that came from, about the witch wanting to possess Emilia. Because she says, you are not the one. Then she's like, well, basically throws him out of the body or kills him. And I was kind of, okay, wait, who is she talking about? She's talking about Subaru? That's what I thought. I was like, she must be talking about Subaru. I was like, or it could very possibly be Emilia. So that raises the question, how would the witch possess Emilia? Like, would the witch have to, like, I don't know, get Emilia somehow, like, inside Subaru's consciousness? Or I don't know. It's just really interesting idea right there. I don't know. Definitely leave down in the comments below, guys, what you guys think of that, because that could really go many different ways. Because if the witch can't get out of, I guess she's like in Subaru, technically we can assume that she's in Subaru. I mean, put this in perspective. Betelgeuse went into Subaru, possessed Subaru, and then he activated the witch's thing by saying, I can return by death. And then we see the witch, and Betelgeuse sees the witch. He's like in this alternate world, I guess, like inside his consciousness, like I just stated. Is Subaru the key to all this? Is his body the key of getting Satella into Emilia's body? So next up we have the Firestones. So the Firestones have been moved and they've been put into the other carriage, which I'm not sure who did that. Wouldn't someone still have to be undercover part of the cult? Is there someone we're missing here? Is the person that was driving that carriage actually part of the cult? The guy that seems as if he is the main leader of the village? So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of questions for this episode I have, and the first two topics we're talking about are questions actually. But still, the shortcut though, the shortcut thing was funny. Was it Toto? He's just going crazy, dude. Just going down the hill, mountain, and Sparks is like, I'm gonna die. And then we see that purple blob. We're kind of like, what the hell is that? We're like, really? Betelgeuse is still alive? And you can see like he didn't even have like eyes and everything. He's all effed up. I'm not sure how he was able to still survive, but I mean that kind of goes to show that, well, these archbishops are the real deal, and if Betelgeuse is not that strong compared to other ones, then, well, yeah, this is a serious matter. I mean, the enemy is most definitely dangerous, and far dangerous than Betelgeuse could ever be. And when I look up, if you just like look up online, like what are the most dangerous sins, and it's always like pride and greed, they say. So I'm just wondering how dark greed is going to be, because I did read somewhere that Betelgeuse is actually supposed to be the least cruel out of all the archbishops, and if that's true, I don't even know if I want to see what's happening next. Okay, who am I kidding? Everyone wants to see the next season of ReZero. We want to see it all the way through. But here's another really controversial part of the episode, that's in a good way. So Subaru writes in the book, and that's how he eventually defeats Betelgeuse. So I'm wondering if each archbishop obviously has a book, right? They have a book of gospel. And if someone is able to get their hands on that book of gospel and write something in it about them, it comes true, I guess. And maybe that's just Subaru's power, because the witch is basically inside of him from what we can tell right now. So I guess he has the power to destroy the archbishops if he gets his hand on the book of gospel. That's just a theory, though. I mean, we saw it, so I mean, it has to be somewhat true, right? I mean, we just saw it happen. And I'm really wondering what he wrote in the book. I really, really wish they would have like done subtitles or something for that. And if they did, I totally missed them. You guys should help me out in the comments below. But so we find the kids end up spilling the beans about Subaru, saying, "Hey, make sure you hold on to her. Don't let her go. I want you to protect her." And not let her do anything crazy. And obviously that starts a problem in the episode, because now she's like, oh, Subaru's back there in the middle of the war, and she's like, get that thought process, wow, I'm really worried about him. I need to go and make sure he's okay, go and help him. And yeah, you can see the controversy right. So then we have Subaru jumping right into the back of the carriage, and I really did like this scene. I like the slow motion effect, the music, and everything like that. I just thought it was really badass, because I didn't really expect him to jump into the carriage right there when they stopped. I thought there was something in front of them that was causing an issue, but I guess it's Toto and Subaru, and he just jumps in the back of the carriage, and looks like he's actually about to cry. And I love the flashbacks in this episode. The flashbacks in this episode were absolutely phenomenal. I love what they did with them. It put much of a more impactful importance on the specific scenes, and especially in the ending scene with Emilia and Subaru. But she's like, why are you doing this? She's like, because I love you, Emilia. Then he rides off. I'm kind of like, please don't die, Subaru's like, please, Subaru, please don't get reset. Please don't get reset. Please don't get reset. And I don't know if you guys caught this, but Patricia, the thing he's riding on, the dragon, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but yeah, you guys see what I'm saying, the thing he's been riding on. He gave the other thing that Toto was driving a dirty look earlier, and that thing was like sweating, he's scared. But back on track here. That's the reason Subaru lived. If you watch the explosion, Patricia actually like curls up to a ball around Subaru, and that's why she's burned on her back. She got in front of the blast of Subaru, and that's the only reason why Subaru even lived right there. I didn't know if a lot of people would have caught that or not, but yeah, that little dragon saved Subaru. So we also get like a little bit of an insight of why Subaru has done the things he's done, what his true intentions were, why he is truly so ignorant and blind to his own pride, is all for self-satisfaction. He states that he was drunk on the idea of doing these things for Emilia. He's so immersed in her love, the love for her, just kind of like, I mean, if you look at it, just kind of like Betelgeuse is the jealous witch, right? But except Subaru is like that with Emilia. I mean, if you really think about that, I just now thought about that, and it makes perfect sense. I mean, vice versa. Subaru is Betelgeuse and the jealous witch, except in a lot calmer state now. I'll say 5 episodes back, before Subaru got his head screwed on straight, he was Betelgeuse. He was mad at the idea of loving her so much. He was blind to it. And given Betelgeuse is straight up madman, in a sense, Subaru really was kind of too, if you really do look at it. He really was. And the ending, though, I believe that's the last thing we have written down here. But no. Basically, I just want to let Ream fans know, which I'm a big Ream fan, but after watching this episode, I really do respect Subaru's love for Emilia. I mean, I truly do. And I became a lot more of an Emilia fan. And just what it did right here, because we in that last scene, we truly learn who Emilia is. She talks about not having friends. She talks about saying weird stuff. And Subaru's just like, I know. People hate me. I know they do. They're all blind. That scene's just so impactful, and the choreography on this anime is just absolutely amazing, guys. I mean, there's nothing like it. I've never seen an anime be this consistent with this, this amount of great choreography. I've never seen it be this consistent. It's White Fox. You really did an amazing job, and I'm a White Fox fan now. I want to know which squad, I guess you could say, did this of White Fox. Which team. But yeah, basically Ream fans, they basically had Subaru ask out Emilia right there. If you guys did not catch on, which I'm hoping you guys did, he's a wait for an answer and everything, and obviously he knows it's a positive one. You could tell right then and there, Emilia, she fell for Subaru right then and there. She's like, I've never been happy from special treatment up until this point right here. She's like, you're making me so happy. She grabs his hand, puts it on her face, rubs up against it with her cheek. But guys, after writing all these notes and stuff, half a page, a little over half a page, this is the most I ever wrote. That last question, you see that last question on the very bottom, if you can read it? What was Subaru gonna say? Yeah, I know I have shitty handwriting, but that's the true question right here. What did Subaru say? I'm wondering if you guys look at the ending of the opening for the second half, the second opening. Go back and watch the opening if you made it this far in the video, and leave down in the comments below. What happened in the ending? Where were they at in front of the tree? I can't remember if the tree was still standing or not, but you saw hands. You saw hands grab. You saw those hands grab Amelia. Yeah. So I wonder. I can't wait to hear something about season 2. And yeah, once again, I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you, Taipei Nagasaki. I want to say thank you, Studio White Fox, for giving me something that's absolutely amazing. And I mean, that's for Taipei Nagasaki too. I mean, that's phenomenal writing. That's this show. There's a reason this show, I feel, could be the next big thing. There's a reason why the show is selling over 10,000 copies per volume. And that reason is because ReZero is simply amazing. It's simply great. It's simply well done. It's simply the best writing I have personally ever seen. And I am sad to see it go. I'm really kind of tearing up right now because I truly just love anime, and that kind of speaks for itself when it comes to me liking harem series like that. And there's a lot of, you know, they have knockoffs, and they're all kind of a copy. In a way, they copy a lot of material from other light novels. And I just like anime in general. Yes, I find some I don't like, but in the end, Fairy Tail did a lot for me. And there's a lot of things why I like Fairy Tail. There's sentimental value. There's things that happened in my life personally at that time. And Fairy Tail was that happiness. But what ReZero, to say ReZero is better than that for me personally, it's, even though it's so sentimental, is amazing in its own right. And I truly love what this show has done for me. I never thought a show would do what ReZero did for me. I didn't, you know, and that's truly from the heart. And once again, before I close this out, thank you, Taipei Nagasaki. Thank you, Studio White Fox. And thank you guys for continuing to support the channel and make me want to do videos like this. And hey, season 2, if you love ReZero as much as I do, or even as half as much as I do, which is still a shit ton, if you have to buy merchandise, you can go to Crunchyroll. If you want to pre-order some merchandise, if you want, wait for the DVD and or Blu-ray disc to come out, you better do it. You better do it. Add on, and that's, I mean, it's amazing what's doing already, and it hasn't been released into the West yet. But hey, do it, man. I mean, there's a reason why I got this. There's a reason why I got this manga. There's a reason why I got this light novel. There's a reason for it. And that reason is because ReZero is simply amazing. And as always, guys, be sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at X25. And you have been Hex. I'll see you in season 2. Peace.